Hey everybody, this is Miss P here, and I just want to take a few minutes and show you how you can enroll in an online class with the Niswonger Foundation. I am the director of Niswonger Online, and I look forward to working with you. I will be giving you my email, and you will be able to contact me if you ever have any trouble with anything, whether it's trouble uploading assignments, maybe a quiz is giving you issues, anything like that. I always want you to feel free to reach out to me because I want to help and to help keep you going and on track within your online class. To begin, you want to go to the tab right here that says Students, and then on the left you want to click Add Student. Now on this page that pops up, you only have to fill in the information in the yellow that's asked for in the yellow boxes. Make sure you put your real first name, like maybe you go by your middle name, but this is this is going to be something that goes on your high school transcript, and so you want to have your actual first name here, not just a nickname or a middle name, because that may make it harder for your school to find you and put that information on your transcript if you do it any other way. So you're just going to work through and fill in these yellow boxes. This email and phone number is extremely important. The email will be the #1 way in which your teacher gets in touch with you. Your teacher, he or she, will send messages from the course to you, and you'll be able to see those messages when you're logged into the course, but you'll also get a copy of those messages sent out to your email address. So please have that on file and make sure that it is something that you start checking regularly now so you can stay up to date on everything that's going on in your online class. You're going to come down and choose your grade level. Your school is always you're going to choose Niswonger Foundation, but then under affiliation, you are going to choose your school that you are currently attending. For coach, you're going to look for your coach's name, your principal, your counselor, or the person who is proctoring your online class there at the school. They will know who that you should look for and who you should choose in this drop-down box. But you're going to choose the coach right there, and then come down and put the last name and first name of parent or guardian. And then also, please give us, I know this box isn't yellow, but give us an email address for your parent or guardian. So if we ever have trouble contacting you at this email, we can get in touch with your guardian and contact him or her and then get in touch with you. The last thing you're going to do is give yourself a username, this is login, and a password. It's very important that in your username you cannot have any special characters. You can only have letters and numbers. So I'm telling you this because maybe your last name is Odell and this is how you spell it. If you make your username Odell Sarah, that username is not going to work within our system and you're not going to be able to log in with it. It's not going to sync up correctly. A whole bunch of stuff is going to go wrong with it. So just leave out the special character if you have something like that or something like that in your name. Please just leave out those special characters. Now, most people use their first name, last name as their username. So no space, first name, last name. Now, this is easy for me to do because my last name is Pavlovich, and there's not a whole lot of Pavloviches around. But if your name is like Sarah Smith, then I will go ahead and tell you that I'm sorry that name is taken. So what you will have to do then is choose another login name, and I'll show you in just a moment how you will know if your name is taken or not. But again, for most of you, you will just be able to use your first name and your last name for your login information, and that way it'll be easy for you to remember. Now, with the password is kind of picky. It's very specific on what you have to have. So for you to have a good password that is considered to be a strong password in our system, it has to be at least 8 characters, meaning 8 letters or numbers, and it has to include at least 1 capital letter and 1 number. So, for example, when I create accounts for students and I'm giving them just a general password that they have to go in and change later, this is the password that I give them. You can see it's 8 characters total. It has a capital letter P and it has the number 5s. Now in your password, you can use special characters. So you see, I'm able to use that @ there, and that's completely okay. However, if I was Sarah Smith and I was trying to create an account and make my password Sarah, it will let her create the account. Like if she clicks save, it will let her create the account with this password, Sarah. However, she will never be synced or connected to the actual online class because this password is so weak. So if your name is Sarah Smith and you're thinking, I don't, want to take time to memorize a really hard password or something, then maybe something like that. I've got my capital letter, I've got my numbers, so that means I'm going to sync to my class correctly. If you have any questions about your password, just talk to whoever's there today helping you create the account, and they can look at it and make sure that it meets all of those criteria. But again, it's just very, very important because if you do not have a strong password, it will not let you access your account. So let's say I put in Sarah Smith and I put in password for my password. So the first thing I want to show you is if you leave anything off, look what it's going to do. It's going to bring up red marks and it's going to tell you what you need to go back and complete. So you have to go back in and complete all of that before it lets you move forward. So now let's try again with everything filled in. This time it is giving me a red X because of the name Sarah Smith. So remember, I told you, if your username that you're wanting to use is already in use, it's going to let you know. So this is telling me the login is already taken. You must choose a different login. So you can try Smith Sarah, you can try S Smith, Smith S, Sarah Smith 123. Just try different things. Again, make sure you pay attention to what you choose because as soon as you hit save, that's your login, and that's what's going to be, you're going to have to log in with from now on. But let's try Sarah Smith 123 and click save, and you now get a green check. So that means you're good to go when you see that green check. And now what you want to do is click here so you can enroll yourself into a class. I just clicked that. I'm going to scroll down. On the left, click Enroll in Section. Over here, you need to start where it says Term. You want to choose the term that we're currently in. You want to choose the course that you want to take. And then the teacher, the person who's with you right now, will tell you what teacher to choose, but you want to choose the correct teacher that you need to enroll in. And then everything else will populate on its own. Once that comes up, you click Enroll. And once you click Enroll, you will be in the class and it will give you a green check that says you are now enrolled in this section. You can then log out of the system, log back in with the username and password that you created. You can now access your class. Here's your dashboard. Right here where it says Personal Finance, you're going to click that. It's going to bring you to what we call Canvas. This is where our online courses are housed. You click to accept the user policy, and you will see your class right here. Click that square, and this is your class. Here's how to get in touch with your teacher. Here's your teacher, Miss Gillespie. She's super cute. Check out the welcome video to get to know her a little bit better. And then once you're ready to start working, you're going to click on Modules. I'm going to send you a video that gives you more information and more detail about now what do you do? How do you do a discussion? How do you submit an assignment? What are some tricks to taking the test? I'm going to send you videos later on about all of that. One thing I did want you to show you and point out on your dashboard, which is this first page that pops up, anytime you see something up here, that's a notice from me. So like this right here is a short video that I want students to watch so that they learn how to use Google Docs or Google Drive. Some of our students use Google Drive. I don't know if you will be or not, but if you do, if you plan on using Google Drive, then you should check out that video because it shows you how to submit your assignments from Google Drive. And then once you check out the information here. You can just click X and it will disappear. I hope this helps. And as always, if you need anything or have any questions, you or your counselor or your principal or anyone, you guys, please do not hesitate to get in touch with me. Or once you're enrolled into a class, please don't hesitate to get in touch with your teacher. Thank you.